Hello everyone! In this video tutorial I'll show you how to crochet the woman's dress. I came up with the pattern, design and style to make the gown suitable for any occasions. Hope you like my work and consider making the same dress for yourself. For the size US 6 I will make a foundation chain of 121 chain stitches, or multiples of 3 chains plus 1 additional chain. So I will make a loop, put it to the left, then insert my hook and pull the yarn through. So this is my first chain. Now wrap the yarn over your hook and pull it through the first chain, so you have 2 chains now. 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Join the first and last chains with a slip stitch to crochet in the round. So I insert my hook into the very first chain, grab the yarn and pull it. I have 2 stitches on my hook, then I pull second stitch through the first one. So this is slip stitch. For the first round I will make 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, then skip 2, 1 and 2, and in the third chain I will work 1 double crochet, one chain, and again 1 double crochet in the same chain. Then again I skip 2, 1 and 2, and in the third chain again I will repeat the process. 1 double crochet, one chain, and again 1 double crochet in the same base chain. Then I will just continue the process again. Skip 2, 1 double crochet, chain, 1 double crochet. I will repeat the process to 1 last chain of the round. At the end of the round you should have 3 chains left, so skip 2 as usual and work 1 double crochet in the third chain, very last chain. One chain, and then skip 2 chains of the following round and work 1 slip stitch. For the second round I see my 2 double crochet of the previous round, so I will work 1 single crochet. Between those 2 double crochet I will work 1 bump and again 1 single crochet. So I will show, and I also will work front loop single crochet. It's important. Front loop single crochet, front loop single crochet, then chain 1, and then single crochet on the first of those 2 chains. Then again front loop single crochet. Then again next 2 double crochet, again front loop single crochet, bump, front loop single crochet, 2 chains and front loop single crochet on the first of those 2 chains, and then 1 front loop single crochet more. So I will repeat the process to end of my round. At the end of my second round I have 3 chains left, 1, 2, 3. So I will work as usual front loop single crochet 1, front loop single crochet 2, and then 2 chains, single crochet 1, and in the very last chain front loop single crochet 1, then just slip stitch. For the third round, work 2 chains and insert your hook into the front loop. This is my front loops and this is my back loops, so I will use only front loops. Yarn over and insert the hook into the very first chain after the bump and work 1 double crochet. Then work 2 chains and then insert the hook into the following chain and also use front loop. So yarn over, grab the yarn and pull it through the chain, then again yarn over and pull the yarn through the 2 first chains on your hook, then again insert the hook right after the following bump in the first chain, front loop, again yarn over, grab the yarn and pull it through the chain, through the front loop, then again yarn over and pull the yarn through the first 2 chains, then again yarn over and pull the yarn through the 3 chains on your hook. So you form sort of like a triangle over your bump. Then again 2 chains and repeat the process. Again use front loop, yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 2 chains, then again yarn over and insert the hook after the bump. Again pull the yarn through the first 2 chains. Now you have 3 stitches on your hook. Again yarn over and pull the yarn through the 3 stitches, and again 2 chains and repeat the process to end of my round. At the end of my third round I see my last bump and I see my 2 initial chains, so I know that this is my starting point. So again work as usual, yarn over and then pull the yarn through the chain, then again pull the yarn through the first 2 stitches on your hook, again yarn over after the bump, pull the yarn through and then pull the yarn through the 2 stitches on your hook again and work front loops. It's important. Again yarn over and pull the yarn through the 3 stitches on your hook, then work 2 chains, skip 2 chains and work 1 slip stitch. My fourth round I will crochet as the first one, so 3 chains, skip 2, 1 and 2, and in the third chain double crochet 1, chain 1, and in the same chain double crochet 2. Then again I skip 2 and in the third chain again double crochet 1, chain 1, double crochet 2. My fifth round will be my second one and my sixth round will be like my third one. I crocheted 11 rounds, so I repeated the pattern 3 times, 3 rounds, 3 rounds, 3 rounds, and then my 10th round I crocheted as my first round, and 11th round I crocheted as my second one, and I leave it like that in order to have bumps at the very end. Also, my pattern looks better on the wrong side, so I flip the garment and now it will be my right side. Since I crochet the bottom of my dress, I have two choices. To come back to my initial foundation chain, I can cut the yarn and secure it, and then just attach the yarn again here and continue single crochet, or I can work slip stitch back to my foundation chain and then continue single crochet. To work slip stitches, I will flip back my garment and just insert the hook, grab the yarn and pull it through the first stitch. So now I will use other loops of my foundation chain and work single crochet. I will work single crochet, or if you want for the second round you may work front loop single crochet for about 30 rounds. After I crochet about 30 rounds of front loop single crochet after my pattern, I need to decrease 10 chains. To decrease one chain, I will pull the yarn through the first chain from my hook and then through the following chain from my hook. I have 3 stitches on my hook now, then yarn over or grab the yarn and pull it through the 3 stitches. So that's how I decrease one chain. Then I will work front loop single crochet on 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then I will work one decrease again. Pull the yarn through the 2 following chains from my hook. I have 3 stitches on my hook, grab the yarn and pull it through. Now I will work 10 front loop single crochet again and repeat the decrease one more time. So I will repeat the process. I will decrease one chain every 10 chains. So my intervals between each decrease will be 10 chains to end of my round, to my one last chain. And then those extra 1 chain I will just work front loop single crochet. So at the end of my round I should have 10 chains less. After I crochet 10 rounds of front loop single crochet after my first decrease, so now I will work second decrease. First time I decreased 10 chains and now I will decrease 11 chains. So again, as usual, pull the yarn through the first and second chain from your hook, grab the yarn and pull it through. And now I will have intervals between each decrease 8 chains. First time I had 10 and now I will have 8 because I need to decrease 11 chains. And I need to decrease 11 chains because I need 100 chains for my pattern. So 99 it will be multiples of 3, and 1 will be one additional chain. So I need multiples of 3 plus one additional chain. After my second decrease, I work 8 rounds of front loop single crochet, and now I will work one slip stitch at the end of the round. And now I will repeat the pattern one time, just 3 rounds. And since my pattern looks better on the wrong side, I flip the garment to the wrong side. And also I will count how many stitches I have. I should have 100 chains or any other number of multiples of 3 chains plus one additional chain. So I will crochet in opposite direction, and then I will just continue the pattern as usual. 3 chains, skip 2, double crochet 1, chain 1, double crochet 1. Then again I will skip 2 and again repeat the process. At the end of the round you should have 3 chains left, so work 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and then insert the hook, skip 1, 2 and the third one. And then just continue as usual. Single crochet 1, second one and bump. Then single crochet 1. So I will repeat the process to end of my round. After the third round of my pattern, so I work 2, this is my second one. After the third one, I again turn my work to the right side and continue front loop single crochet for about 6 rounds. I repeated the pattern 3 times, and between patterns I work front loop single crochet for 6 rounds. Then after the last pattern I work 1 round of front loop single crochet again, and then I added 8 chains. To add 1 chain I work on 1 chain, on 1 base chain, 2 front loop single crochet every 11 chains. So my intervals between each increase was 11 chains. So I increase my chains from 100 chains to 108 chains. Then I work another 10 rounds of front loop single crochet, and now I will work my front part. For that I will use half of my chains, or 54 chains. I already crocheted my back piece, so I will attach the yarn, and this is my used chain. So I will insert my hook in the used chain to attach the yarn. And then pull the yarn through. Then I will pull the yarn through the following chain and then work single crochet. I will continue front loop single crochet on my 54 chains. At the end I will work 2 returning chains and turn. Count again how many chains you have. you should have 54 chains. Work 2 returning chains and turn. Then I will work back loop single crochet backwards. At the end of the row I will work 2 returning chains again. At the end of the second row, work 2 returning chains and turn. Then just work single crochet, front loop single crochet to end of the row, and then work 3 returning chains. At the end of the third round, work 3 returning chains and turn. Then continue single crochet backwards. At the end of the fourth row, 3 returning chains and turn, and continue single crochet. Then front loop single crochet, work 1 returning chain and turn. Now I will continue back loop single crochet backwards for 30 chains. Then I will work 2 returning chains and turn. Count again your chains, and you should have 30 chains in total. So work 2 returning chains and turn. Now insert your hook into the 5th chain from your hook, 1 2 3 4 5, or just skip 1. So in the 5th, 1 2 3 4 5, work 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and again 1 double crochet in the same chain, base chain. Then again skip 2 and repeat the process. 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and 1 double crochet. So I will repeat the process to end of my row. At the end you should have 2 chains left, so skip 1 and in the very last chain work double crochet 1, returning chain and turn. Now work 3 single crochet, and 1 bump, 2 chains, and then in the first chain single crochet 1, and then I will just repeat the process again. 3 single crochet, and bump. At the end of the second row I have 2 chains left, so I will just work 2 front loop single crochet, then 2 returning chains and turn. I will insert my hook into the third chain from my hook, 1, 2, 3 in this one, and I also will use back loops. So this is my back loops and this is my front loops. So my third row on the right side, this is my right side, I will work through back loops, and if my third row of the pattern will be on the wrong side, I will work it through front loops. Yarn over, pull the yarn through the third chain, then yarn over and pull the yarn through the first 2 stitches on your hook, yarn over, insert the hook after the bump and use back loop, again pull the yarn through the first 2 chains on your hook and then through the 3 stitches on your hook. Then I will work 2 chains and again pull the yarn through the 2 stitches on your hook, yarn over and insert the hook after the bump and use back loops through the 2 stitches on your hook and then through the 3 stitches on your hook. At the end of the third row, 2 chains, then yarn over and insert the hook into the following chain, pull the yarn through the first 2 chains, then again yarn over and pull the yarn through the first 2 chains on your hook again, then yarn over and pull the yarn through the 3 stitches on your hook, then 2 returning chains and turn. Now I will repeat the pattern starting from my first row of the pattern. Again I will insert the hook into the 5th chain from my hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this one, and 1 double crochet chain, 1 double crochet in the same chain, and then my second row will be the same regardless of right or wrong side, but my third row on the right side I will work through back loops, and on the wrong side I will work my third row through front loops. For the front piece I work my pattern on 30 chains, and I repeated the pattern my 3 rows 3 times, so 1, 2 and 3. And then for my shoulder part I repeated the pattern 1 time, those 3 rows, and also I work on a 16 chains. So now you have 2 choices, whether cut the yarn and secure it or work single crochet down and then continue on 30 chains again, second front part. My back part I will work the same, almost the same like my front part, but here I repeated the pattern 3 times, so I have 9 rows, and for the back part I will have 10 rows on 30 chains, and then for my shoulder part I will have 2 rows on 16 chains. For all edges I will work single crochet. At the end of the row I will join my front and back shoulder pieces together, and then I will work single crochet for the back piece, and then I will join other ends of my shoulder pieces together. But you may join two shoulder pieces entirely, so you will not have a hole in between. To join two shoulder pieces together, insert the hook into the back piece, then pull the yarn through the two chains. Then I will do one more time to make it stronger. Then I will continue single crochet. At the end of the row, I will join my two shoulder pieces again. And then I will continue single crochet to the bottom of my sleeve. So now I need to join before my armhole those two pieces together of my body, and I can sew it or use a hook and join. In order not to cut the yarn, I will work slip stitches down to this point, and then join these two pieces together, and then I will continue single crochet to my shoulder piece again. So I will work slip stitch backwards, and then put those two pieces together. And join them. One more time, and now I will continue just single crochet. Two front and two back pieces I joined totally the same as I joined my two shoulder pieces together, and also for my edges I work single crochet. So now our dress is ready, and thank you for watching.